Welcome to PIL, the Planetside Infantry League. This is 6v6. Two teams containing 6 players face off each other on a pre-selected base for 2 rounds of 15 minutes. The goal is simple: try to outscore your opponent. There are many ways to score points. Each kill of your opponent grants 1 point, with a few exceptions. A kill with a rocket launcher is worth 0 points. A kill as a max unit is also worth 0 points. But killing an enemy max unit will grant you 6 points no matter the weapon. The first capture or defense grants your team a total of 9 points. After this, a capture in the same round will grant your team a total of 18 points. As you gain points, there are some actions of which you will lose points. A team kill or a suicide makes you lose 2 points. A team kill on a max or suicide as 1 makes you lose 8 points. Each team starts from a designated spawn position from a vehicle called the Sunder. When the first round ends, both teams will switch sides. The team with the highest score at the end of 2 rounds wins the match. May the best team win.
Hello!
We're
We're back. We're back. Are we back? We're live.
Hell yeah.
Hello! Welcome to PIL2. This is going to be a match in the orange bracket, I believe, between AUF and Help. This should be a pretty close match, actually. Both of these teams are pretty competent. Pretty new to the 6v6 format, so it's interesting to watch new players discover and learn and adapt as they play more.
Honestly, it's my favorite bracket because
Yeah.
in the orange, or my favorite matches, because in the orange bracket you see people learn how to play the game, and it's so fun.
Yeah,
I love
it's
it.
really cool to see people like experiencing like, hey, we can't do that because we'll die.
Yeah.
We're gonna move this one on kind of quickly, just because the timing. So if we hop into the rosters real quick, which is not opening on my hotkey, so I'll click it. So as far as rosters, I'll be real with AUF team. Some of these names I can't pronounce.
I guess we'll try and shorten them. So for anyone that doesn't know, this is I think mostly Russian, maybe also
yeah,
Ukrainian.
I believe it's
team? Russian-speaking team.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have a pretty standard 4 heavies: Fogster, Hisoka, Yulio Kahot. I'm gonna call Yulio. Yoli.
Yoli. There we
Yoli.
go.
Yoli. We have Prower Couture. Prower. Capit will be playing LA, and Mok Kabaka. Oh god.
Oh, we actually have a substitution. We're gonna have Wolf Killer instead of Prower, so that's a lot easier to pronounce.
Yeah,
already.
that's I can work with that. So Mop, we're gonna call Mop because the second half of that isn't a word, I don't think, in my
it's
language
probably,
at least.
Suck at Russian.
Yeah.
We need Russian casters for this, honestly.
The Help team, we have again 4 heavies, pretty standard: Savagery, Green Baby, RCO3. He's gonna get shortened to RC. And Gumbo. LA will be played by Smellborp, and Bolt will be Shadowy. A lot of newer players, some players that have been playing for a bit longer. But again, like, this is the orange bracket, these are teams that are a bit newer, so it should be really interesting.
The only one I really noticed from doing Jaeger stuff before, sort of, is Savagery, who used to be a pilot main though, but he's always like turn up at pickups every now and then for like years, but he never really did that much, honestly. And that's the only one I realized from doing
I think
stuff.
It should be interesting. It's nice watching players that are a bit more unknown play as well. You know, you don't have preconceptions going into it of who's going to do well.
No.
Map-wise, we're playing Rashnu. This is a new map. This has been added for the PIL2 tournament. It's kind of a slightly different take on the Xenotech building.
Oh yeah, imagine it's Xenotech, but it's actually fast and
it's
quick.
Balanced a bit more as well, because Xenotech has only one side has a point door, which slightly differs on how the map plays out depending on what side you're on. Whereas Rashnu, it's basically pretty identical for both teams. It'll be interesting to see how the LAs play, because this is a massive building to traverse. If you kill the LA, you're going to be running for a long time to get to the point where you can drop on the other side.
True. I have seen one LA do exceptionally well on this, and they were just spawn camping the other team, but
Yeah.
I don't think we'll see that on
I don't think we'll see that. We might see it, you know, it's not saying we can't. I just think at the moment, at the lower brackets, teams don't spawn push as much. A lot of teams are a lot more passive in their play.
I've seen one person do it on like a high tier team, and it was still very surprising to me.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Bolts can be strong on this map. There's a lot of long sight lines. They also have a lot of cover to run away to when they take a shot, and if they miss, they can get away. You'll find a lot of teams will play the bolts on the big staircases that sit on either side inside, because they'll get good vision down onto point. They can peek into doubles, which is above, and they can also peek down to anyone trying to come into the multi-doors below. And then, as far as heavies, heavy on this map is brawler heavy. This is the epitome of you run in.
The match starts in the next tick on the 0. On the next tick on 0.
Okay, so we have about
1 minute and 23 seconds.
So, for heavies on this
80
map...
80 seconds to the round start. 80 seconds to the round start.
So, on this map, heavies, you're going to find a lot, are going to spawn, they're going to run point or doubles, they're either going to get a kill and keep pushing and then die and respawn.
Can you actually switch in game and
I will show in game.
I think people are gonna see just how much cover there is spread out all over the space. If you just show them the inside area.
Camera's not picking up. Why is the camera not picking up?
Oh, Gallows was having that issue, but I don't know how I fix it.
If I...
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Let me change the resolution to...
It's showing now.
There we go. We got it. We got it. So, you're going to see a lot of teams playing these inside areas up on these big staircases because they're going to get massive vision down onto point.
Oh, James, can you zoom in your minimap, please?
Can I zoom in my minimap?
Yeah, that'd be great for the stream.
I unbound my minimap zoom key because...
Oh, okay. Well, it's unfortunate then. Just be that way.
Where is it? Key bindings. What's it called? Increase minimap zoom.
It's
B.
not that important. Okay.
Yeah, sure. There we go. It's zoomed in. So you're going to see a lot of gameplay happening on these big staircases. A lot of fighting is going to happen down on the point. Oh, we're off. Okay. Let me head back to one of the teams.
The ref keeps forgetting to whisper us.
Yeah, I'm not getting whispers.
Yeah. We need to talk about that after. Anyway, I see the help team, the entire heavy group of the help teams trying to go up these stairs to double doors.
Early pick by the help LA.
Oh, and look at that. Gumbo's actually going around, coming up behind the rest team. Sorry, what do they call them, Jaeger? The AUF team.
AUF.
Yeah.
Big push in by help, taking a lot of early picks here. Help up to an early lead.
Up to an early lead, but it looks like AUF has downstairs control, and downstairs is where the point is. Yeah, just sort of
pushing.
chasing Shadowy, but can't really get a hold of him.
Ooh. Wolf being chased down by Gumbo.
Oh, Shadow.
Good pick onto the bolt. Yoli turns to take the player coming in on the flank. Gumbo is trying to push with the pistol. It's a good flank from Green Baby. Green Baby and Savagery coming in behind on the point door of AUF. That causes a lot of distraction.
This looks like Help now has downstairs control, and they are up 9 points right now. That's considerable.
That's a very early lead.
And it is very easy to feed a lot of points fast on this map since the respawns are so close to the building.
You're going to be getting back into the action very quickly, which means the kills are going to happen very frequently.
Yeah, it's a very, very arcadey map, sort of Eli Barracks level, if maybe people have played that before. I think quite commonly played in pickups still.
Oh, a push by Green Baby does go down. Shadowy's up here with the bolt. He's going to get pushed by multiple AUF heavies. This is a good push.
He leaves Savagery alone though. That's so good for the AUF heavies that just managed to clear out this top floor.
Ooh, a good bolt by Shadowy. Shadowy playing in the shelves on the opposite side. AUF not really responding to this very well. They're going to seek cover.
They got the picks though, and they didn't really die to Shadowy, so I can't really blame them for not dealing with him.
Well, he's taken 2 now. He did get 1 earlier.
Oh, okay, my bad then. I didn't see that happening.
Gumbo and Gregan Baby coming in and taking out Hisoka. Capit trying to get the refrag from the double doors. He's gonna get pushed back.
Let's take Gumbo.
Wolf on a large flank to the other side staircase does go down to Shadowy.
And the point's actually in AUF's control, and I see 2 AUF heavies on it. They seem to be going for this cap.
Capit wins roof control, so it's going to be interesting to see where he wants to go. He drops straight away. He doesn't check where he's dropping. Maybe the wrong play there. He would have, if he checked, he would have caught Green Baby out, and he could have probably got an easy kill on him. It's likely something you'll just build with experience.
The idea of dropping quickly is good, because the enemy ally is going to be back so fast on this map. But
yeah.
You still need to look where you're going.
You still need a rough idea of what you're landing into.
Yeah.
AUF is pushing the point towards their favor now. You know, this is starting to get towards AUF's cap. They're playing very heavy on the point.
They could get this. And
Mop wins against the LA. He goes aggressive.
They're sort of getting the score closer as well. They're narrowing this gap for sure. AUF really good hold downstairs here. Help doesn't really know how to deal with it. Their entire strategy so far seemed to be just taken upstairs. And AUF just taking it downstairs then.
AUF starting to get more into this match now. At first I was concerned that maybe Help was going to be dominant, but AUF is definitely not letting them get an easy advantage. AUF has really pulled this back now. The point is getting really close into their favor. They've started to close the score distance in terms of kills.
Where is the Help team right now?
Help is playing outside, entirely outside. It looks like they have a large push that they want to do. 2 of them do get conked on that conk though, so it's going to be delayed slightly.
Oh, look at that. Wolf Killer gets a flank on, I guess that's point door.
Push by Help inside now. The cap is 10 seconds away. Help needs to be dropping and taking control of this point back now if they don't want to...
On point, that's a good start. Now they need to get on it though, and they need more people than just a bolt on point.
Mop does go down to the bolt though. Oh, flanked by Capit taking Shadowy. Wolf's coming in to try and get a resecure on the LA. He does take him.
That was such strong plays from Shadowy there, from the bolt for Help.
Oh, it's so incredibly close. This next respawn wave is going to be what decides whether this cap goes through now.
Help did manage to stall it out for now though, and if they manage to hold the downstairs, they could get a lot of kills here of AUF overcommitting to get this point cap.
On the other side of that though, Help could give away too many kills trying to stop this cap going through.
And I think that's what's happening.
Good push.
Now.
Good push by AUF there. Really taking the fight as a group. Smellborp's in behind.
Playing so well together and
a knife fight
all over the place.
So we'll have to see how this evolves once the point cap has gone through, if it goes through. You know, where are these teams going to default to?
I feel like we might be seeing Help going back to the upstairs, as they were doing before, but we really have to wait for it.
Green Babies... Oh, there's the cap. This puts AUF ahead, only by 2 points. But that's a lead. That's a lead they can start working off of. They're in control now.
Definitely. And they've been, like, in the beginning I was like, oh no, this is gonna be an all Help match, but AUF is in this match now for sure.
No, this is gonna be close. This is gonna be a very back and forth match. Really interested to see how this evolves now though, because the point is not something AUF needs to consider for the moment. They've got that capped. That's done. Where do they want to position themselves now?
If I was Help, I would not go for the recap at all. I'd just ignore this point at the...
It's very difficult to recap.
It's crazy difficult on this map, honestly.
Foxter with a good kill.
Like, it's already difficult on other maps, but with the fast respawns on this map, it's almost impossible.
So Help playing very, very upstairs.
I like that actually, because I think the upstairs area is the easier to hold, and all they want at this point is kills. They don't care about the control anymore.
Shadowy pushing aggressive down into the lobby area. He goes down to Hisoka and Foxter crossfire though. Oh, It's a good push onto the grand staircase by Green Baby. Takes down Hisoka. Fogster cleans it back up. Gumbo's slightly too late to get the retrade back in. So Gumbo looks like he's... Oh, no, Savagery has come to support him, so... Yeah, help is really funneling into upstairs.
Dragon out here, honestly, but at the same time, I feel like he's often so needlessly aggressive.
Yeah.
I feel like often he could just hang back and get the same kills without dying. Ooh,
Yeah,
Gumbo's about to get flanked here. He's about... Oh, never mind. That's
Ooh, good pick by Capit onto Gumbo. Hisoka comes in up the staircase of AUF. Does go down. Mop is going to trade out Green Baby.
As he is in the flank, but can he get him? No,
Oh, he has to shuffle away. Yep. This is really back and forth. The scores are tied right now.
Oh,
this is a neck and neck game. And this map isn't side dependent, so this is probably going to be a close match for the whole game, which is really exciting to see. This should be a really good match. Help again coming down to the downstairs area. They're going to make a large group push up to the staircase. They catch Mop off. Yoli does go down as well. RCO goes down in the back for help. Wolf takes Green Baby. Wolf also takes Melbork. Ooh, it's very neck and neck. Both sides having massive casualties.
Oh no, the LA just jumped away just in time. Gumbo was about to get the best flank ever on that LA, but didn't happen.
Eyes on hostile light assault troops.
Pronom just said in chat, and he brings up a good point actually. AUF hasn't been kicked out of the building for 6+ minutes, and that's very true. Help has been kicked out of the building quite a few times. However, this building is so big, it's so hard to camp someone out of it.
Yeah, you can't completely dominate a team out of this building. There's always going to be somewhere they can come in.
Yeah, and
look at this aggression from Wolf. He's playing out the port door of Help. He's looking for kills. That's really good to see.
AUF doing so well. Whenever Help try and peek them from upstairs, there's just two heavies there ready to shoot back. And now they're just collapsing on a few people that are left upstairs. Oh, never mind. Someone now to respawn.
AUF go down entirely. Really caught in a crossfire there. That's really unfortunate to see.
And that's what's so weird about this map compared to playing other ones. The respawns for Help were already there when AUF was still like, oh okay, we got 2 picks, I guess we're pushing now. And you already get caught by the respawn. It's crazy how quick this map is. How fast.
Yeah, it can really flip-flop on who's dominant. It's oh, a flank from Smelborg. He catches 2 LAs. He does take the first. Goes down to the second though.
And that's not a bad drop, honestly.
No, and it delayed the push into dubs, which stops presence upstairs for AUF. It allows Help to get a bit more setup.
Eyes open. Enemy heavy.
That being said, Wolf still is pushing upstairs right now, and he's about to go down to Gumbo. Yeah. Yoli's also up here though, goes down.
Capit on a big flank, Tranger's down with Savagery.
Gumbo and Green Baby really doing a great job holding the upstairs here. Take 3 heavies.
Got a slight lull in the action now whilst both teams try to work out what they want their next play to be.
Well, meanwhile we can take a look at the AUF roster and realize that there's no bolter on that.
Oh, that's true. Did
Yeah.
Mop start as bolter? Has he always been heavy?
I don't think they ever had a bolter. I can't remember seeing a bolter.
Interesting. Now that you mention that, I don't remember a bolter either.
I gotta give credit to Sub mentioning this in chat, but yeah, it's interesting, but it seems to be working for them.
If they're gonna play down in this point area and not rely on having like big stairs control, big push by Help onto the point door of their own side.
Oh no, they're going upstairs again.
Oh, Gumbo does get caught. He does make it out. Very low health. Capit maybe pushing too aggressive. Oh, a good flank from Fog. Fog's still with a good flank, cleaning up both of those heavies on that staircase there. Good pick up on Shadowy. Oh, look at this aggression from AUF. Look at this aggression. They're pulling everyone outside.
Hell yeah. Yeah, now
This is
something
really cool to
interesting.
see. This is interesting. Look at this aggression.
You see that rock that Wolf Killer is standing on?
Yeah.
Oh, he does go
Well,
down,
this,
but that's
I've never
something
seen
interesting.
players hold on this yellow box here. It's an interesting place. You know, you're pretty caught out on both sides.
It only works if you have people on orange box, people on yellow crates, and people on the rock, I think. Because
Yeah.
then you lock down the
And,
entire lane.
yeah. They had a slight issue in the fact that they never actually took Smellborg off the roof either. He always had roof control.
They're just gonna get shot in the back.
Yeah.
But I really like the idea of that. And it was a
I
good
like
attempt.
that. That was coordinated as well. Everyone moved out at the exact same time.
See, honestly, this is another example of language-specific teams just having great coordination every time.
Yeah, I think it massively helps if your comms can be a lot clearer and concise because there's no language barrier.
Yeah.
Shadowy now down on the point, being chased.
Maybe the Russian language really lends itself to blend that colors because all these Russian teams always have such great comms and coordination.
Green Baby and Savagery caught behind this box. A big flank. Who's that? I believe Hisoka comes in with a flank. Doesn't catch any, but he does make them turn. Fox is going to peek into 3. He does go down instantly. That's unfortunate.
All those 3 there were caught in the corner, but no one managed to like. They never got really collapsed on, and I think that's why you see that lack of experience from both teams. Because if that happened in a higher tier,
They would be,
let's say,
yeah.
3 people stuck in that one spot, they'd just die. They'd get collapsed on from 3 sides.
Capit does go down on the flank to Green Baby. They seem to be calling very well when these flanks are coming out. They're starting to react to them a lot better than they were earlier in the match. Help has actually pulled away slightly now with a 9-point lead, but that's still very close. This match can definitely go either way. Gumbo manages to hide behind the barrels, so Mop comes in and doesn't check it. Capit does come in and clear that, not falling for the same mistake his teammate did.
So Help actually gonna go with around 10-point lead, almost halftime here. Honestly, this game's still open as it was 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Oh, a flank by Capit. That's good early damage. Interesting that Capit's playing so much inside as an LA. He's really sticking inside a lot. Oh, a good flank from Wolf. Cleans up the last 2 in Shadowy and Green.
Honestly, it's probably a good idea, because there's so little roof action on this map that you might as well play inside if you can pull it off. I've seen Fiji do that before.
And that's it. The point difference is down to 6. I think it'll end at 6-point difference at the end of the first half. That is an incredibly close match.
Yeah.
So that is half
no
there.
target found.
Oh, that does not work. So let me tab out real quick and halftime scores. So this is a really close match. This is really enjoyable to watch. We have a slight lead by Help going into the end of the first half, with 105 to 99. So a 6-point lead. That's nothing. That lead can go in a second. In terms of individuals, if we start with AUF, weirdly enough, only one of them positive.
They got the cap though.
Only Fox the positive, but the cap is what's bringing them into this.
And you could see, even after the cap, they were the ones holding that area downstairs. Help didn't really manage to get control down there.
No, so we have Foxer with +2, 23 kills. That's pretty strong. That's a lot of kills. We
Almost
have
top kills of the game.
everyone else basically only slightly negative. None of those scores are negative enough that they can't come back from that. All of those players can definitely make it positive in this next half. I do want to mention Capit doing incredibly well on the LA. Lots of kills, lots of constant flanks. And also Wolf. Wolf playing incredibly aggressive, coming out of the point door of Help side a lot and taking fights near the spawn of Help.
Was yelling at us. Apparently we missed him getting 4 kills in a row.
That's feels bad. On the Help side, we have Gumbo, +12, really doing really well as that heavy right there. 26 kills, that's a lot of frags. That's top frag of the match. Very well played. We have Green Baby at +7, 21 kills. Again, doing really well as a heavy. Lots of flanks, calling out as well the flanks happening on his own team, catching the LA, dropping a lot. Shadowy doing well as the bolter. Interested to see if maybe AUF will run a bolter in the second half based off the success of Shadowy as the opposing team's bolter in this first half.
Oh yeah. Because Shadowy, I mean, maybe less so in the end, but early on, he was popping off.
Yeah. We have RC -1, so he can come back positive really easy. That's not a problem. Smellborp not doing terribly on the roof either. Only at -3. And Savagery at -6, again, another score you can come back from. It looks like Savagery is -6, also likely because of a team kill, because he is only -4 in deaths. That happens. It happens,
yeah,
you know.
happens.
People are low, you sometimes shoot them. So every player in this match can go positive. No one is having a bad match.
No, everyone's still in this match for sure.
3 minutes to the second round starts. 3 minutes.
These are also scores that the teams can both both of these teams could win this. From how this second half is going to start, neither team is in the lead comfortable enough to win outright.
Mm-hmm. Unless help really changes something up, I sort of expect AUF to take this cap again.
Yeah.
Because the map is basically symmetrical, and AUF was just playing around the bottom side way better than help was.
Yeah. I'm curious to see if both teams play the same areas. If help is again primarily staged in that upstairs area, and AUF is playing downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
The opening was interesting because both teams went pretty heavy for dubs. And once AUF lost that opening, they suddenly went inside.
I'm so surprised by that, honestly, because I don't feel like we've really seen that in other matches.
What, the team relocating entirely out of upstairs?
No, the opener going towards upstairs. I feel like that's...
I suppose a lot of people like to go straight to point just to put cap pressure on.
Yeah.
You know, just to cap the point in your favor so the other team has to be aware of it.
It's also a very narrow lane, and you might be facing off 4 versus 4 or something on that narrow lane.
Yeah.
It's super risky. You'd rather go somewhere else where you can try and force a 2v1 situation.
You know, if you push this dub side, I'll turn it in game real quick so the chat can see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, that is the wrong one again.
No whisper target found.
There we go. So, this dub side, both teams at the beginning of last map pushed straight for dubs. This is a really narrow area. Your entire team is vulnerable to a single concussion grenade here. Which is interesting to see, basically. The LAs both also came up on these roofs up here and basically dropped the other side for each of them, which is really interesting to see. They sort of went past each other. So I'm curious to see if they do it again, because AUF clearly has worked out the point side of things is working for them. So they might just completely give up the dubs push. So we'll have to see how this starts. I will follow. I believe this will be the help team off of the start. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna follow AUF because I'm gonna be curious to see if they run a bolt.
Okay, so meanwhile, the Yell shot has been figuring out that they don't get a break for nanites.
No.
The nanites you have, they're for both rounds, and you just gotta deal with it. There's no dildas drop, no break as we're about to start.
Yeah, that's always tough to learn. It's a case of you come into the second half and it's like, oh my god, I don't have the ability to throw a single grenade.
You could just be like me and basically just don't use them.
Oh, Capit is running symbiote. He does take the medkit. I thought for a second he was going to maybe forget to take the medkit and take the first engagement.
Well, actually on no HP.
Oh, actually full point pressure from help, I believe. AUF was actually not pushed into point.
Yeah. So help actually sort of swapping up what they were doing, at least for the opener.
They've taken point control. Sorry.
And AUF, one of them dropped in.
Fog drop, that's an unfortunate drop. Wolf is on the flank though.
And Mob is doing the same. No, never mind. Captain's with him at least.
This is dropping straight down is quite risky because it gives the opponent a lot of time to get damage into you before you're capable of shooting back.
Yes, but
it does work out though.
It worked out for them. Yoli had an amazing flank through Help's main point door. Just ran out of dubs and into point door, and it worked out so well for them.
Shadowy pushing up quite aggressively. He's got support. Green Baby does go down to a Desi early. This is way more pressure from Help inside than we saw all of last game, I feel.
I'm not sure it's working for them though.
No. Oh, we got a flank coming in. RCO does turn to take out Wolf, who takes down Gumbo. But AUF looks like they're coming out on top of this. They've still got heavy presence inside. The point's in their favor. They've got reinforcements coming in.
Yeah, I'm not sure Help can deal with this team play, honestly, that AUF is showing off. They're like so well playing together, just covering each other all the time.
Wolf's coming in for a flank. He does go down early. Green Baby was expecting it. There we go. Help is now upstairs again. They seemed more confident. Shadowy jumping down on his own. This is quite aggressive.
Pushing by himself again. The bolter should not be being that aggressive alone.
His team does come and support him, but you don't want your Bolt to be the first man in.
No.
Because he's such a vital like class a lot of the time around what teams he's playing on. Oh, aggressive by Green Baby. Takes 2 really good picks by Green Baby.
Aggressive by Green Baby there, but I saw RC and Gumbo trying to push those 2 heavies before and dying to them, while Green Baby was hanging back, and I really didn't like seeing that. They could have just pushed together there, and they would have cleaned those no problem. But the Help team is not really playing together anymore. They're sort of trickling.
No, there's a lot more aggression from the Help team, and it's a lot less team-orientated, it feels like, at the moment.
Yeah, they need to make sure they're pushing together more. And then I think there would be... They're ahead right now, so I don't want to complain too much, but...
No.
I think they could be doing a lot better, even if they were pushing together. Meanwhile, the AUF team, I'm honestly not sure why they're still behind anymore, because they've been playing together so well.
Oh, AUF gets caught a little too far forward. Help coming in behind them and clearing a lot of them up off of the point. The point's now going to start going back in favor of Help. It's just a case of seeing how Help now holds this. If Help gets the point cap here, they're going to be in a pretty strong lead.
I've not been impressed with their holds so far, honestly. AUF has been having this way stronger holds, and has also been doing a decent job at breaking the...
Capit comes in with a good flank, drawing back Savagery to come take him out. Wolf gets caught trying to come down the dub side. He's gonna have to back off. Inside we have...
And... like, what's that name? I can't read it.
Which one?
Hisoka on point though?
Yoli. Yoli is on point. Oh, Hisoka's here too. Yep, so there's 3 AUF heavies on the point. We're gonna see how Help wants to try come back into the building. It looks like they're defaulting back to dubs. RCO and Green Baby going in early. Shadowy's up here as well.
And that's 3 frags for the Help team already. They really need to push now. They just need to push out these last 3 remaining AUF members.
Again, Shadowy jumping down first to try and take the point fight.
I mean, I like that he's trying to create plays, but he needs a team with him. He does have Wolfie, but he goes down like that. Wolf killer, sorry, not Wolfie. A lot more manly if you say wolf killer than wolf.
Good pick by Mop. Good pick by Mop. He does have to take a duel with Smellwolf now. Oh, Smellwolf does win. Very close though. Green Baby is going to be flanking behind. I believe Fogster is at the top of the stairs. Fogster doesn't realize yet. Oh, Green Baby's getting flanked in return. It's a large fight upstairs. Oh, good play by AUF, clearing up 3 players for Help.
To get the point once again, and they're still relatively close to threatening this cap. They're both 1 minute and 10 seconds off it. Gumbo gets 1.
Savagery does go down. Oh, that was a very close Desi to killing both of them.
Yoli gets the Dusty though.
Oh,
Green Baby.
That was a redeploy from one of the players. He's redeployed out.
Oh,
I don't know if that was intentional. That was interesting. He was in the middle of... He was quite pushed up close to the point door and he suddenly disappeared.
Maybe he was out of medkits?
Possibly.
I'm not sure what happened there.
So we have Help again playing for the Grand Staircase. They're on their own Grand Staircase this time. Oh, they're on both sides actually. They're going to be looking to drop.
They always push both staircases and I kind of really like that. I just wish we'd see the heavies dropping before the bolt.
Yeah. It seems to have worked out for them this time though. They have taken control of the point back from AUF. AUF is getting very close to that cap though. They do need to be aware of this.
I was happy this time the bolt dropped after the heavies.
Yep. It's one of those moves that it's gonna get punished. The better your team gets, and the better teams you play, the more you're gonna get punished for being aggressive as a bolt and dropping point.
Well, see, it depends. Like some aggression as a bolt can be good. Like we have some bolters in this PIL tournament that are high tier bolters that are still relatively aggressive.
Yep.
Like say Karauti, maybe Toby as well, depends on the map. There's a few, and it can work. It's but this is too aggressive. This is too much.
Massive push here from AUF. 4 heavies here.
However, he's still positive, so can't give him too much shit.
No, he is playing well. You know, it is working. Oh, 2 heavies caught here. They're gonna get caught by RCO. Yeah, they go both down. That's like what we were talking about earlier. Caught in the corner, both reloading, both crouched. They're gonna get pushed and taken.
Yeah, there it is. There was actually what the help heavies did there was actually just loop around the cover and then pop out behind the heavies again, and it worked out so great. That's really what you want to see on this.
AUF appears to be coming in from the multi-tools below, rather than trying to go through the standard point door push. I'm curious to see if they push all the way through with this. Help isn't in the best positions to try and stop this push. Help actually pushing towards the point door, though.
Ooh. They're not really holding the point at all. That's all so far away. And they could have a heavy closer, just popping up behind the little cover thingy there. Little console. And it allows AUF to just have so much room where they can push up and set up.
Foxter checks the wrong direction. That's unfortunate. It happens.
Help is actually 21 points ahead right now, so if they get this cap, that's gonna be very
they're starting to create a dominating lead. AUF, now that they've been kicked off a point, Help has held this a lot better than they've been holding this earlier. They're starting to rack up kills, and the point is starting to get really in their favor. AUF actually taking upstairs now. This is a complete reversal of what we saw in the first half. AUF basically didn't play upstairs at all.
The Help trying to push dubs, but I'm not sure that's the move here. Oh, actually, it could be working out as Savagery gets a nice flank. Takes Wolfkiller. Soka is still in the corner here, but will go down to RC03.
As far as on point, Shadowy has gone down, Smellborb has gone down. We have Yoli, Capit. Was that Capit? Has Capit changed to a heavy? I don't know if I saw that correctly. Capit has switched to heavy.
AUF team are heavies now.
Interesting choice. Maybe they felt like the LA wasn't playing out that well. They wanted maybe stronger presence on point.
We did mainly see Capit inside anyway, so
yeah.
I can kind of see why they're doing this. It's not a bad idea. And I kind of would like to see Smellbob switch to a heavy as well, to just see the full-on heavy clash between these teams.
Help again playing upstairs. Waiting to get this drop organized between their team.
They're also pushing point door
does go down.
Ooh,
oh, Shadowy too aggressive. Yeah.
He's doing good when he gets into engagements, but he just turbos into them too often. Needs to chill. I really wonder what Smellbob's doing. Oh, Smellbob actually got a nice drop here on the AUF stairs.
Takes Ahsoka. Yep. Foxter goes down as well. Capit trades out Green Baby, I believe. Capit caught in this corner now. He has to hope that Shadowy, RCO, and Gumbo don't know where he is. Oh, they will drop point.
They actually don't, and he just pops
RCO takes, yep. RCO goes down to Capit. Good flank by Capit. Really good flank by Capit. If he takes Shadowy, he wins this. He wins this. Insane that he was allowed to live.
Nice clear from Capit, and that was bad comms on Half's part, because they should have known he was there.
Yeah. So now the cap is starting to get close again to AUF's favor. This won't make them even, but it will make them very close.
Yeah, we're at a 20-point gap right now.
Oh, we got a flank from Smellborb onto point.
Plus 9 points, so that's gonna put them down to 11-point difference.
Oh, good fight by Smellborb, taking down Yoli inside.
There's still Mob inside though.
Mob's caught here. Yeah, he goes down. aggressive play by Green Baby here, holding the point door, not allowing the extra AUF help to come in and support the point.
And that's what I meant earlier. You need one player in the spot where Green Baby is right now.
Yep.
Be aggressive, be out there. Be next to the door. Don't allow them to get inside and set up a push. Hold them at the choke point. AUF, however, has upstairs and is looking to slowly push down.
Oh, Shadowy does go down on the flank. Smell Warp as well. Fox are taking both.
Double from Fog there. Very nice. And Capit actually switched back to LA. I just noticed that.
Ooh, it's going to be a big fight on point here. Lots of players for both sides. We have Savagery go down, Yoli's gone down, Mop's gone down, RCO goes down, Gumbo goes down.
Won that. Yeah,
it looks like, AUF is coming out on top. The point is still going in their favor.
And there is 2 minutes 50 left about in the match.
The Cap is capable.
Cap is...
Wolf is playing very aggressively on this door.
It's gonna be hard to get that Cap, I'll be honest. It's not gonna be easy.
They basically have to repel the next 2 pushes successfully. Oh, big flank from Help. Help are coming all the way to the point door of AUF. Oh, they both go down though.
Ooh, what does Green Baby die to there?
I'm not sure.
Oh no! So what happened there is Green Baby was getting shot by an enemy. He desied the railing in front of him.
Oh, and he killed himself. Yeah.
But it didn't count as a suicide because the way the
Desi,
API
works, Desi counts as -0.
Yeah, it counts as -0 because the way the API works, it still credited the kill to the last person that shot him. However, that kill then counted as a Desi, so it's a 0. It's not even a suicide.
Yep. Maybe a correct play, maybe a wrong play.
I don't think it was intended.
I don't think it was intended, no matter.
It could be the 200 IQ play right there.
It could be massive. That's a cap. This game is so close. There's a 10-point difference at the moment. Fox are upstairs, trying to catch the attention of RCO and Gumbo. Gumbo and RCO pushing. Oh, he does go down. Yep, that's very unfortunate.
On this map, it's possible to make up those 10 points in 1 minute.
If you're really aggressive.
But it's hard.
You need to get a quick wipe.
Really
yep, RCO takes down Mop. Yoli comes up, takes RCO. Yeah, he does trade out to Gumbo and Smellborp though. Oh, Foxter and Gumbo trade. It looks like for the moment, Help is going to be leading this one. As long as they play together and try not to wipe, it's very unlikely they lose now.
It's a minute left. It's going to be pretty much impossible for AUF to win this at this point.
Yep.
But
Help playing as a very collective group. This has been a very close match. Really, really fun to watch.
That cap at the end almost brought it back for AUF.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Fog does go down. I believe he trades out RCO though. Yeah, he does trade out RCO. Ooh, Gum goes down to the wide flank by Capit. Capit's putting good pressure on the sides.
Oh
Green Baby is going to go down to Mop.
There we go. Savagery gets
good push by AUF. Just slightly too little too late, I think. It's a really well played push. They wiped very well, very few casualties on their side. Unless they can get, I believe, 11 kills in the next 10. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Really well played, though, by both teams here. This was neck and neck the whole way through.
This was a great match. And honestly, the first 2 minutes didn't look like it. But this turned out to be really, really fun.
This really turned out close. So firstly, congratulations to Help. They won 198 to 187. That's a very close win though. That was hard fought. You know, that's not an easy win. That's a win that they had to work for. Really enjoyable to see. In terms of individuals, we have Fogster going net neutral on the AUF team. He's the only one net neutral or positive. 41 kills. Nearly the highest frag for his team by a decent margin. Although Wolf actually at 36. Wolf doing really well as well.
Oh yeah, he was popping off.
Dying a lot for his kills though, it looks like. You know, he has a lot of deaths compared to the rest of his team.
But Every time there was a good flank, I feel like I saw him in there.
Yeah, I feel like he was contributing a lot to his team's flanks. We have Yoli actually doing pretty well, only going -3. Mop only going -4. Capit -6. These are all pretty close to neutral. They really did well. Either holding the point or making flanks in terms of Capit. Hisoka doing slightly worse than some of the others at -11. Again, not a bad performance though. Hisoka I found was often the first man holding the point, so he would take the brunt of the help pushes a lot of the time.
True, yeah.
Someone has to. Someone will, often find themselves losing a lot of score just because they have to be the first one to hold it.